Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got something very special for you. New release by CXD. May look a little bit familiar to you because it is a WPL D12. But when the D12 is actually bigger than the box, you know something else is up. So, CXD is actually owned by Mr. I think it's Huang. I'm not going to butcher his name, so his name is here. It'll be exclusively on the AsiaRCDepot. So, let's get to the unboxing. So, I've been told. So, this is technically 1/16 scale, and because a lot of people keep on going on about the original D12 being 1/16 scale to match the rest of the WPL lineup, but in fact the actual truck itself is a lot bigger. First thing which randomly falls out is the instruction manual. This time actually both in English and Chinese. I'll take a look at that later on. Oh my god, this is so bloody tiny. Right, so box is out. Here it is. Got a tiny little remote. I'm assuming it's double A's or triple A's in the back. Similar style to the original WPL on the wheels. This one has actually got a bit of foam around it just so it's a lot more comfortable. It's pretty ergonomic and comfortable in the hand. I'm not a big fan of ready to run radios. I normally end up switching them out, but from this, with how small it is, I think I may just keep it as is. Right, we'll get to the rest of the truck in a little bit, but in the rest of the packaging you get what appears to be all the little accessories like wing mirrors, headache rack, charger, lenses, the battery as well, or the scale battery, and it appears there's a couple of sticker packs in there. I'll get a close up in a second. Right, moving on to the truck itself. It is, let me get the spec sheet up. So like I said, it is 1/16 scale, proportional steering and proportional throttle. It is 24 gigahertz, so it is compatible if you get multiple of these. You can run multiple at the same time. Working suspension like the original D12, actually pretty soft suspension going about that. Realistic chassis. It looks very similar underneath to the original D12 chassis. If my camera will focus, I think it may be a little bit too bright, but I'll do all the glam shots later on. Rubber tyres, basically they look like they're push fit, so I don't believe these are removable like the original D12. Straight arm design. Ooh, it's actually got a different front shock setup. It's like an actual car's front shock setup. Rears are just like pen leafs instead of leaf springs like the original D12. I believe it says it's 1S capable, so let's try and find where they've hidden the battery this time. You can see like a little, so I see there's a little removable hatch here on the undercarriage. The original D12 one is all in the rear, but to be honest I don't think there's enough space with the motor and everything to fit it in. The motor itself is a 130, so I believe that may be the same size as Scalextric's. I was going to say Hot Wheels, but I know they're not motorized. So there's or is it the Tamiya four-wheel drives, the little tiny track slot race ones? But you should be able to upgrade it and make it a lot faster. There's the release. Okay. So the battery itself is a single stick. It's 3.7 volts. It's 500 milliamp hours. So quite small, but you could possibly get a slightly longer or bigger LiPo in there. I'm slightly curious whether or not a SEX24 would fit underneath this. I don't currently own one, but a friend of mine has. That may be a future video. It's me getting the 24 just to modify it onto this. Right. I feel like enough talking, and let's get down to some glam shots and running.